Yeah.
May I come in?
Well, please do, Mrs. Barkley. What can I do for you?
I've come to ask you not to murder my son.
Murder? It'll be a fair fight. In fact, he'll draw first.
He saved your life. Doesn't that mean anything to you?
Uh-huh. It means he saved my life.
I don't understand. I just don't understand how a man like you can live with himself.
I've got a job, just like everybody. I'm in business, like a banker.
Bankers don't kill people.
Oh? Don't they? Well, he wasn't much of a man. Let people walk all over him. Took it. He always said he tried to do what he called the decent thing. Had a farm. It wasn't worth much, just a dried up piece of land. It was his. He put his sweat into it and his dreams. One year his crops failed and the man came around. He said, that farm's not yours anymore. The bank was foreclosing. So the next day, a kid of 12, on his birthday, climbed a rafter in the barn, cut a rope. He watched his father fall like a sack of grain at his mother's feet. That man who always tried to do the decent thing. That was my father. Bankers don't kill people. Everybody. Everybody kills. And for the same reason. Money. My way is more honest. That's all.
I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry. He deserved what he got. Everybody does. And that's why it's important to get the other man first. I've lived by that. I reckon someday, a long time from now, I'll die by it.
You died a long time ago. And it's you I'm sorry for.
Save your sorrow. You'll be needing it, and I'm sorry for that. But, like the banker said to my father, business is business.
All right. All right, then let's talk business. How much is Rance Kendall paying you to kill Heath? How much is anybody paying you to kill Heath?
Why?
$5,000. $5,000 if you ride out of Stockton before 10 o'clock tomorrow morning.
$5,000? It's a lot of money. That's truly a lot of money.
And you'll do it.
Add another 1,000, you got a deal.
The bank opens at 9 o'clock.
I think I'll be their first customer.
Why are you smiling?
It's funny. That banker, he only made a few hundred for killing my father. And I walk into that bank tomorrow morning and make $6,000 for not killing a man. I call that profit.
No. No, not profit. Money, perhaps, but not profit. Compassion, kindness, that's where you find profit. But the dead can't know that. Only the living. And I can't communicate with the dead. I can only feel for them and pity them.
For $6,000, Mrs. Barkley, you feel what you like.
You can't do this to me. I paid you.
But not enough. I've had a better offer. Besides, I haven't liked this job since I found out who it was.
Well, you took my money quick enough.
That's right. I took it. You paid me. And I'd have done the job if I had to. But a man saves your life.
Oh, don't try that on me. They hadn't bought you off, you'd have killed him without giving it a second thought.
I might have tried to. But that split second before firing, I might have remembered.
Remembered what? Remember that he patched you up and brought you in?
Yeah. Something like that. Anyhow, there's no profit in it now.
There's more than one kind of profit.
So I've been told.
You could end up losing everything.
You threatening me?
I'm telling you.
Anytime.
But how did you do it? What did you say?
Oh, I just...
Morning, everybody.
Good morning, Jared.
Morning, Jared. Mother.
We're trying to find out how Mother did it.
Well, that's very simple. She's a magician. Where's Heath? He's still asleep. Probably the best night's sleep he's gotten. Well, good morning, Heath.
Good morning, Mr. Heath.
Morning.
Got a mighty fine breakfast today.
I bet you got a mighty fine appetite to match it.
Mother, last night you said you talked Vern into changing his mind. I'd like to know how you did that.
What does it matter? He has.
How much did you have to pay him?
Well, I never said I...
You didn't have to. I know him. How much?
All right, Heath. All right. $6,000, and worth every cent to get him to ride out of town.
And after he rides out, who's next? Mother, if it's wrong for Vern to kill for money, it's just as wrong for me to stay alive because we got the money to buy him off. Now, he's got to be stopped. I don't know if I can, but I've got to try. I'm sorry, Mother, I've got to face him. I'll be back.
Wait a minute, Heath. I'll saddle the horses.
No. I think I've got that right. And I'm asking you to respect it. But thanks. All of you. Get down, Vern.
What for? But didn't your mother tell you? She paid me off. You're worth more to me now as you are. Now, to tell you the truth, I'm kind of glad I didn't have to kill you.
But you'd have done it. She hadn't paid you off.
Yeah, I'd have done it. In a fair fight, of course.
How many fair fights have you had, Vern?
I don't count.
But there'll be more.
Yeah, I reckon.
Get down.
You're out of your mind. I've been paid. There's no profit.
I said get down.
No chance, Heath. I'm sure I could take you. 99% sure. But that 1% gamble without a cent to win, those are odds I don't like to mess with. Like I say, there's no profit. Well, so long, friend. Consider yourself lucky. $6,000. More money than I ever had. I'll never spend it.
Sorry, Vern. I thought you were drawing on me.
Son, that rifle. He had me cold.
No, Vern. You had me cold.
Nick, what are you going to give up? I'm not about to give up.
Well, he's already thrown you a dozen times.
Well, he can throw me a dozen more times. I'm going to get to him.
All right. Break your neck.
Nick, what happened to you?
That ornery. Well, that's what happened.
But you know you're not going to ride that stallion. Why do you try?
That's what I've been trying to tell him.
Well, I've got to ride him. What else is he good for?
Well, like I heard, we needed this particular very fine stallion to improve our breed.
Just couldn't get along without him.
That's what you said, Nick.
Yeah, it looks like now we got a stallion nobody...
Money.
Y'all have a good laugh. But if it hadn't been for that stallion, I mean, just suppose, that Hickson didn't meet Heath here on the trail. That Hickson went into town, saw Rance, and then called Heath out.
He has a point, Audra.
You bet I have. That plug may not be good for anything but the glue pot, but we still made a profit. Heath, come on. Help me catch that ornery piece of horseflesh. I'm going to give him another ride. Or vice versa.